When I was a kid, I lived in the projects of a small city. Life wasn't always easy, but like most kids, I found joy in the little things. One of my greatest treasures back then was my bike. A bright purple girl's bike that I absolutely loved. But one day, I made a mistake. I forgot to bring my bike inside, and as you might guess, by the next morning, it was gone. Stolen, I was devastated. In our neighborhood, losing something like that wasn't uncommon, but it still hurt. That bike was everything to me. A few days went by, maybe a week, and I was still upset about it. Then, one afternoon, I was walking up the street, and out of the corner of my eye, I spotted something familiar. It was my bike. There it was, right in front of me, like a little piece of fate handing me back what I'd lost. Without a second thought, I ran over, hopped on, and started pedaling as fast as I could. As I rode away, I heard a boy yelling behind me, "Hey, bring my bike back." But I knew it wasn't his bike. I mean, come on. It was a purple girl's bike, and it was unmistakably mine. Still, he kept chasing after me, shouting for me to stop. At the time, I didn't think much of it. I was just relieved to have my bike back. But looking back now, as an adult, the whole situation feels a little complicated. You see, it's pretty clear what likely happened. That boy's dad, or maybe his older sibling, must have stolen the bike and given it to him. He probably had no idea where it came from, just that it was now his. And honestly, he wasn't any bigger than me. We were probably the same age, both just kids trying to make the best of life in the projects. It's kind of heartbreaking when you think about it. I was lucky. I had someone in my life who could afford to buy me a bike. Someone who could replace things if they were lost. But not every kid in my neighborhood had that. Looking back, I don't regret taking my bike back. It was mine after all. But I can't help but feel a little sad for that boy. For both of us, really. We were just two kids caught up in a tough environment, each trying to hold on to what little we had.